Good morning. I'm Chet Daniels.
And I'm Macy Williams.
Yeah, we know. It's a crisp spring morning and boy do we have a story for you. This handsome reporter's latest story will wake you up better than any of those fruity little frappes or cappuccinos ever could. This morning several bodies in varying states of decay were found tied together into the form of a 15-foot tree in the Miserville Park.
That's horrifying.
The killer has yet to be found, and the cops said something about instating a curfew because of it. But that's besides the point. What matters is that at the end of the day, we can all have a good laugh at such a ridiculous display.
I don't really think this is a laughing matter, Chet.
You're always such a buzzkill. You should smile more, you know. Anyway, a better art piece would have been a still life portrait of myself. In the nude for the ladies out there, of course.
Yes, I'm sure they're all itching to see that. Is that all you've got for the day?
Well, we could do that new stare at Chet segment I've been talking about.
Maybe later. In other news, the strange, invincible creature that has terrorized the city for years has been missing for weeks. Here is the most recent shocking footage of this thing, sent to us by a viewer.
A curse on that blasted Mr. Roy and his campers. I will devour their very souls. Hang on, do I sense a scrumptious morsel?
Chilling stuff.
Chilling indeed. The authorities say they are cautious but optimistic about the creature's disappearance, and are hoping to find a body.
Now that's a real spirit lifter of a story. I'm proud of you for doing almost as good a job as me. We'll have more for you people out there after the break. Once again, another stunning performance by the one and only Chetster. Hey, Joey, you got my good side right.
You mean every side, right?
Exactly. Supposedly one of the suits is visiting today. Something about making sure the content is up to company standards. Can you believe that crap? I am Chet, the Jet Daniels. My stories are nothing short of perfect.
Yeah, real hard-hitting stuff.
I know, right? So I need you to do me a favor. When the suit gets here, I want you to do everything you can to keep that sucker away from me. I don't want him interfering with my work. If I get into trouble, it'll be your head on the chopping block. Capiche?
Loud and clear, Chet.
Good, because frankly, you're lucky to even still be here at all. How many years since you started your internship, and you've only moved up to full-time cameraman? That's just sad, man.
I just haven't hit my stride yet.
Oh, I'm sure you haven't. This beautiful man right here named Chet though, he'll never hit his peak. Anyway, I'm going to go take a peek at what my curvaceous co-host is up to.
Finally. He's gone. God, I need some air. Man, sometimes I wonder if I really have peaked. I wonder if there are even any more opportunities for me here. Maybe I should ask Macy what she thinks.
Hey there, stranger.
Who or what are you? Do I know you?
Good one, funny guy. I know, despite this body, that you recognize your good friend Mr. Roy.
I think you're mistaken. I don't know any creatures named Mr. Roy.
You're such a kidder, Steve. But I know it's you. You look exactly like I remember you. I've been trying to find you for weeks.
Wait a second. What do you mean I look just the way you remember?
I know where this is going. You're still going on about that doppelganger stuff, aren't you?
Doppelganger, yes. That's what I was gonna say. Wait, did that faker say that I was the doppelganger? That no good, face-stealing son of a...
Easy boy, down, chillax. Your friendly neighborhood Mr. Roy is here. Just calm down and hear me out, okay? I have a sweet little proposition for you.
A proposition?
Oh yes sir, Bob. So as I'm sure you remember, I've unfortunately died.
I told you, that was my doppelganger.
Sure. Anyway, since I was killed, I've managed to escape the land I haunted by possessing this horrible beast you see before you. I tell ya, pal, it hasn't been easy. Every day I only manage minutes of sleep, and the creature keeps trying to resurface. I can't shop at any of my usual stores like this. Everyone keeps trying to murder me on the spot, and the only thing I properly digest is roadkill. Just thinking about it makes me nauseous. Not even this outfit I managed to scrounge together has helped improve anyone's opinions on me. I desperately need a new home for my eternal soul. You dig?
I think I follow.
That's where Super Steve comes in to save the day. I'd like you to go off someone so that I may possess their body instead of this one.
Okay, you've lost me. What on earth makes you think that I'd commit murder for some monster I've never met?
Don't be like that, my main man. I'll be able to pay you handsomely.
I'm not doing it. Who would I even kill anyway?
That's a good question. I've been considering it very carefully, and to me the best candidate here would be none other than Chet Daniels.
Chet? Why him?
He's perfect for me. He's quite infamous, but fame is still fame. He has a vast wealth of information on the town, a modest salary, a pretty face, and he has his finger on the pulse of the community. That'd be quite handy for a smooth guy like me.
Would that mean that if you possessed him that he'd be gone forever?
Yes, sir. And of course, I'd be a much better boss than that wet blanket.
You know what, Mr. Troy? I think you've got a deal.
That's my boy. But it's Mr. Roy, don't forget it.
Ah, right, sorry.
So Macy, when are you and I going to go on our next dinner date?
That was one time, Chet, and it was years ago.
Don't be like that. I had a great time, and you didn't even put out. That's how you know it was a sweet date. At least let's take it to second base. No need for a home run. A nice drink. A little handy J or a pity to go with it. What could be better?
For the last time, no Chet. I've got standards, you know.
Ha. Yeah, whatever. I probably wouldn't remember it after a week anyway.
Now, Mr. Daniels, is that any way to speak to your co-host?
Oh crap. It's the suit.
Oh, you mean that new producer? It's nice to meet you, sir.
It's a pleasure, Miss Williams. I'm a big fan of your no-nonsense reporting style. Very classy.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, no problem. And maybe now that I'm here we could help you find some stories that are actually interesting. Maybe something like that monster story of yours, or the death of a famous person, something with pizzazz.
That's not quite my style.
So, Mr. Producer sir, did you catch my story this morning? I estimate that the ratings were stratospheric.
Actually they're on the lower end today, but it's okay, Chet. We all have off days. Gosh though, I'm pooped. I'm gonna take a load off before the next show. Why don't you whip us all up some coffees, my good man?
That's a good one, Chief. But we have guys for that. I'll have my lackey Steve bring us some fresh.
Great, just be sure to be nice to the guy, okay? I want this place to be the friendliest, happiest environment this side of Miseryville. Also, when I was an intern back in the day I used to spit in the newsman's coffee when he peeved me off. I'm sure the young man can relate.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
I've never committed a murder before. How hard could it be, right? Maybe I can make it look like an accident or something?
There you are, you slippery little toad. Where the hell were you? Because of you I had to waste time talking to that producer, and now I'm being treated like a common water boy like you.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. At least now I can send him your way and be done with it. He just wants a stupid coffee. Do me a favor and spit in it, will ya?
Fine. And maybe I'll spit in yours too while I'm at it.
Good man. You know just the way I like it. Now make it snappy.
Hello. Chet? I've got that coffee, you want it? Now where is he?
Yo, Stevie Wonder. Over here.
Mr. Roy. How did you get in here?
You left the door open. Anyway, so I was considering how you could go about committing this murder of ours, when I had a totally bodacious idea.
Ah, I'm listening.
So check this. We use a thermonuclear device.
I don't have one of those.
Dragsville. Well, do you have any ideas yet?
Ah, well, no.
Look, I know I said you have all day and all, but I'd really appreciate some urgency. I can feel the creature inside me trying to break free. Ooga booga booga. See?
Jesus, that's horrifying.
I'm going to hide in the shadows while you do your show. Just please try to think of a better plan in the meantime.
Yeah, I've got this.
Super. See you soon.
I asked that little fruit basket for coffee more than 10 minutes ago. Where the hell is he?
Maybe he's taking the time to make it with love.
He'd better not be. He knows I'm allergic to love.
And I'm allergic to you, Chet. Yet here I am every day.
Now, there's no need to get feisty. Remember people, safe and friendly environment.
Yes, Macy, you should be much nicer to your superior/suitor.
I'm ignoring you, Chet.
Hey. Sorry I'm late. I was, making it with love.
How many times do I need to tell you, intern? No love in my godforsaken coffee. I ought to grab your twiggy neck and... I ought to give you a pat on the back. Ha ha. Ha, yeah, just give me the fucking coffee.
Chet might not appreciate all your work, Steve, but always know that I do.
Thanks, Macy. You're the best.
Good work, son. I'm the new producer, by the way. I can tell you've got a bright future as an assistant here.
Oh, thanks. But I'm actually already an assistant.
Okay people, get in your places please. Oops, silly me. You're already way ahead of me on that one, aren't you? We'll start with Chet's story. Chet, do you have the script I gave you?
Yes, I've got it. And it's disgusting. Who the hell wants to hear some story about charity? I had a whole story lined up about the fog that turns you inside out.
Yes, but we already had plenty of nasty stories like that today. From now on, we're going to keep things nice and balanced. A story to lift the spirit, alongside every story about spirits, a baby born for every life taken, and all that jazz. Roll it, people.
I'm Chet Daniels.
And I'm Macy Williams. We have a real nail-biter for you viewers out there today.
Yeah, real exciting.
A new outreach program has been sweeping around town, looking to find jobs for many underprivileged undead citizens wandering the streets.
Apparently we've got interviews, so let's roll them, I guess.
Good evening, sir. I understand you're the new foreman?
4. Man.
Wonderful! So you're one of the lucky few that the community outreach program has helped find decent work. Was the process much easier than finding work on your own?
4. Man.
I see. 4 men, huh? Who were these 4 men?
No, 4. Man.
Boss, how long is this interview supposed to be?
Only about 10 minutes. It's real juicy stuff, right?
Sure, just one more reason to kill myself.
You'll come around to it eventually, Chet. Happier stories means a happier work environment. Looks like one of the stage lights is loose. It just shifted out of place. Steve, what was your job again?
What? I'm the camera guy. Right, Chet?
Old Billy here. He's my assistant, though not a very good one if you ask me. He's been interning here since he was 15 and he's only worked his way up to a cameraman position. Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard?
He works very hard for all of us, no matter what his position is.
Now, Chetster, any position above intern is quite respectable. Steve, whatever your job is, I'm sure you're qualified to fix that stage light above us. Could you do that?
I just said that I'm a cameraman. You weren't even listening to me or Chet, were you? But fine, whatever, I'll do it.
Thank you, my good man.
Poor Steve. He deserves a little more recognition around here.
Okay, just gotta set up the ladder.
Yo, Stevie Wonder. Good to see you again. Did you come up with a plan?
Mr. Roy, it's literally been like 2 minutes since we last spoke. I've got nothing. I really gotta get up there and fix this stage light. I don't have any time to waste. The producer told me to do it.
You mean that loose-looking one up there? That gives me an idea.
Hey Steve, you got a second?
Oh, Macy. Huh, hey.
Were you talking to someone just now?
No. I was just... talking. To myself. Hey, yeah. That's what I was doing.
Don't be embarrassed. I do the same thing when I'm alone. Listen, I know Chet's been really hard on you lately, and that new producer isn't helping. You do much better work than Chet gives you credit for.
It's nothing, just all in a day's work for me.
No really, like those shots you got for Chet's story last week for example. The way you filmed that police shootout was like a movie.
Oh, well, I've been really improving my technique lately.
Don't think I haven't noticed. Stay strong for me, okay Steve? You're a very talented cameraman.
Yeah, of course. I'll do my best.
Great, now I've got to get back to my chair before that boring interview ends. See you in a bit.
See you then, Macy. Ah, Macy Williams. She's the best. Now, what was I doing again? Damn, I'm always getting distracted. I really have to work on that. Well, it must not have been that big of a deal if I forgot so easily. Guess I'll get back to the stage. Hey, sorry I'm late. I was, busy. And stuff.
No problem, friend. You're right on time. The interview should be done in a few seconds. Let's take a look at how it's going.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Zombie Foreman, sir. It's been very enlightening.
Man.
Huh? What? Yeah, that was something cool.
Come now, Chet. You can show more enthusiasm than that. Come on, give us a peek at that winning smile.
Well, go ahead, Chet. Show us the pearly whites.
Do it for me, your new favorite producer, please. Perfect. And from now on I want you to smile all day every day. Now let's see, what else is on the agenda? What was that?
Oh my god, the light fell on him.
Waterboy, I order you to check his pulse.
Oh crap, I forgot to tighten the light. Please be okay. He really is dead.
Oh thank fuck. This is the best freak accident I've ever witnessed. Kiss me baby.
Not even in your dreams, Chet.
Whatever. This calls for a celebration. Last one to the bar pays the tab.
I can't believe this happened. Is this all my fault?
Steve, you stay here. I'm going to go call an ambulance.
Okay, I can't believe this happened.
Don't worry, Steve. It's not your fault. Hang in there, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Hey partner.
Mr. Roy.
That's my name, and please do wear it out. Thanks for the tip about that loose stage light. I dropped it as soon as I saw that producer fella beneath it.
Wait, so you mean it isn't my fault that it fell?
Nah, it wouldn't have fell regardless. A loose clamp wouldn't be enough to drop a stage light like that. Overhead fixtures typically aren't held up by one means of support, so I loosened the clamp and removed the support cable from the truss as well.
Oh thank God. I thought I just committed manslaughter. But wait, didn't you want to possess Chet?
Oh sure, but when you let it slip that a producer was here I couldn't pass up the chance to step into his shoes. Can you imagine what I can do with that kind of power? Loads of schemes to make my dreams if you catch my cold.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, it's time to switch.
That was pretty damn scary.
It feels good to be in a normal body again. As for how we can explain the producer coming back to life, let's just say my heart only stopped temporarily or something. Now that I'm free from that thing's body, I think I'll go for a nice stroll in broad daylight, and I'll finally get to do so without being attacked. The first thing I'm gonna do is ditch these dorky glasses and shave this hideous beard. See ya later, stinky gator.
Well, this was one big waste of time.
What the? Sweet new digs. Where am I?
You're in the news station.
The news station? I despise this place and the way it slanders my good name. I won't spend another second in this wretched building. I'm out of here. Step aside before I devour you.
Gladly. By all means, please leave. Another day, another dollar, I guess. And it's only Monday. I need a vacation.